an intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the You versus the Universe for Virgo. What's up, Virgo Virgs? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing so well today. So today we're going to do You versus the Universe. All right, I'm gonna see what you're doing versus what the universe suggests, and clarify. And yes, I do offer personal readings. The information is in the description box below. Let's begin. There's a risk that you want to take. You shouldn't take it right now. You should sit back. Side note, okay, there's a risk that you should not take. You're being advised. I'm seeing a big stop sign. Okay, so definitely stop and really think about something before you do it. This could be about work. All right, Virgo. Virgo. The Tower, the Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? So I feel like you're about to be the bearer of bad news to somebody. I feel like you're about to give somebody bad news. Hold on. Hey, Serenity! Yeah, so I feel like you're about to you're about to be the bearer of bad news. You're about to give the news or you're about to get it, okay? Take it however it gets, but I feel like either you could be getting this bad news or someone's gonna give you some bad news. Okay, I do feel like it is gonna cause delays here, but you are gonna you're gonna have to figure out another way of doing something here, or this is what you're telling somebody else. I feel like it could go either way. The Knight of Wands. Make sure that you're doing things that make you feel good. What about the universe that you feel like are fun? If it's not fun, you shouldn't be doing it. The Emperor, the Star, the Hangman, and the Knight of Wands. Whoo, shit. Virgo? The Seven of Cups. Damn, Virgo. I'm about to get spiritual on your ass. You ready? A lot of you guys are spiritual as fuck, okay? The Star and the Hangman? You're blessed beyond. For some of you guys, when you came out your mama's hoo-ha, you've been blessed, okay? You're highly protected, highly blessed, and a lot of you guys, you heal so much. You're beautiful souls. You're so beautiful, okay? Like, I want to tell you, you are so beautiful. You treat others the way you want to be treated. You're so helpful. You're so giving. You change your perspective. You're not controlling. You're not abusive. You're not mean. You're not toxic. You always try to look at a situation in a different way. You always try to help others. You always try to keep the hope and the faith up. You the shit. You the freaking shit. You've done so much work within yourself, man. It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are emotionally balanced and you're just like, I just want to tell you, like, this feels so good to me. You're doing such a great job, okay? Keep it up. For real, damn, okay? It's beautiful ass energy. You have the Emperor and the Knight of Wands here, okay? So I feel what the universe wants you to do is take control. Like, the Seven of Cups, this might not have happened yet, Virgies, okay? You might not be seeing this. There might be confusion right now. We're gonna clarify, but if you're getting communication about bad news, is it really bad news? I don't think so. I feel like the Seven of Cups is here. It might be being disguised as bad news, but the Star, the Hangman, the Emperor? Psh, that's not bad news at all. Okay? And the universe is like, why do you think this is why this message is not going to be for all of y'all. Some of y'all are confused. You're like, what are you talking about? Like, this is like, yeah, well, if you're not healing, if you're not doing the work, this message is not for you. And I'm going to put this message out there, PSA, for anybody who's just, if you guys are watching other tarot readers, you need to really pay attention and listen to what they're saying. Half of y'all just heard, oh, bad news is coming for you, da, 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 da. And then when I started talking about healing, you zoned out because you know that's not you. So therefore, this reading is not for you. You understand? Because I feel like those of you guys that are doing the healing work, this bad news is not going to be bad news. Others of you, it is bad news. And that's why some of y'all are confused. Because most of y'all, it's not good news. I don't know what to tell you. But for those of you guys that are healing and are doing the work and are taking control of your life, yeah, you're doing great. This is not bad news. I think you're gonna have another option coming. I do feel like a lot of you guys, yeah, you're confused because you're like, oh, you know, some of you guys, this is a loss for you. It's gonna be a loss. Others of you, it's literally taking you to where you need to be with the lovers. It depends where you at. If you're doing the work, this is good news. If you're not doing the work, womp womp womp. Are you gonna start doing the work or what? Are you gonna keep losing or what? It's not confusion. You're not confused. You're choosing to be confused. Like I said, you have selective hearing, and you need to work on that. Which means you have selective healing as well. And you won't, and you're gonna be in confusion, lovey, till the day you leave this planet, until you start hearing everything and start being honest with yourself. For those of you guys that are confused, I don't think most of y'all are in this hangman star, but we got to talk about, because it's there. Let's clarify. What is the tower here for Virgies? You have the Empress! Yo, I knew it, bro. Listen, it's not that bad, Virgo. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Something falling apart is actually really freaking good. This, like, bad news is actually good news for you. It's the best thing ever because something is going to unexpectedly fall apart. It's going to lead you right into something way better. Like, for real, okay? The Ace of Cups, this could be new love, okay? The devil. Others of you ain't getting shit because you want the devil. You're toxic. You're toxic. You're toxic. And you don't mean well for anyone. And you're selfish as fuck. That's your energy. So any tarot reader that you watch that says that that's healing energy and you're doing beautiful and this is why you're gonna get it, those messages are not for you. And I am the best one to tell you, sir, ma'am, you toxic. And you need to be careful because you're causing delusion for yourself, lovey. You're making decisions and you're making choices that the healed Virgos are supposed to be doing. You're taking shots, you're making your manifestations, and you're like, damn, why is it not working? Damn, why is it not working? The tarot reader said that message wasn't for you. That message was for the healed Virgos that deserve that. So you, whoever this is, I feel like it's more than one of y'all. Whoever y'all confused, what you have to do is stop watching tarot and go within yourself. Because some of you guys are living a whole ass lie. You're toxic. Go heal. Get off of tarot. You don't even know how to read tarot correctly. You're making your life worse. Tarot is not for everybody. And clearly you're misusing tarot, which is why you're getting negative results. What? This could be happening to somebody you know. Could be a Capricorn. But I'm talking to the toxic Virgos right now. That's what I'm talking to. That's the ones that are confused. Wait, this is not making sense because you toxic. Ain't nothing gonna make sense to you, lovey. Ain't nothing good gonna be for you because you in this energy. You want to control and you want to abuse and you want to la 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 la. Okay, then that's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get anything good. All you're gonna get is more of this shit coming towards you because that's what you're giving out. And you're really selfish and greedy. You ain't gonna get nothing when you don't want to give to nothing. And some of you guys are giving just and your intentions is not good. And the universe sees that too. You're giving and you're giving and you're giving and your intentions are to be controlling, are to be toxic. Just because you give does not mean that does not make you a good person. It doesn't. Some of y'all need to watch out for people trying to give you stuff, Virgo. Just because. And they're freaking toxic. Anyways. What's the Page of Swords? You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I feel this communication is going to come from somebody that you don't trust, okay? You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon in reverse. But I feel like, so you might not believe it. Because it's going to be, you're going to be like, man, but believe it, okay? Believe it. And just with the Empress, it's not like you have, like, it's like you get news like, oh my gosh, there's a meteor that's going to hit, da-da-da-da-da. The Empress, like, you bought a bunker, like, you bought a submarine, guess that you're like 10 years ago. And that shit is sitting, like, you got no worries. It is a big habla, but the Empress is here. You're going to be very well taken care of. You got your seat ready for you in that submarine. Like, You know, whatever. You just might be like, man, whatever, Charles. But no, Charles is dead ass. Charles is dead ass, okay? What's the Two of Pentacles? You have the Eight of Pentacles. This could be about work. Okay, yeah, everything's gonna work out fine for you. You just gotta figure out another way to do something. Okay. What's the Knight of Wands in reverse here? Or like I said, you gotta go to the bunker, or you gotta just whatever. The Four of Cups, here in reverse. I feel like you're gonna realize that there's a delay, right? Maybe you're like, damn, I can't make it to my bunker because da 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 da. It doesn't matter. It's like you have a scooter. You're like, I have a scooter. That's fine. We could just zoom through traffic. You know, like. You're there. There's going to be a solution, so don't worry. For any little thing that pops up, you're the Empress. The universe is going to favor you, okay? You have the Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here, okay? A lot of you guys are doing a really good job at saving money, or you have savings. Like I feel like this is why some of you guys could be, maybe you don't want to spend your savings, but you should, okay? What the fuck is going on? But you forgot to put the sign up for the new ones that pop in. No, you have to refresh it. It's in there. May I ask? I put it in the title. It says Virgo. My gosh. You guys are just like, bro, I don't got time for y'all in the chat. Like, you guys are just like, grow up, man. Just grow up. What is the Emperor? You have the Death card. Scorpio energy here, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is actually a really good thing, Virgo, because it's literally changing your life for the better, and it's putting you in control. It's putting you in a boss. It is showing you that you can take care of shit. You can handle shit when shit gets crazy. The Magician in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. Others of you, those of you guys that are toxic, you're manifesting toxicity. You're manifesting doomsday, and you're about to get communication that you're manifesting doomsday. What's the Star? That's for the toxic Virgos that are not doing the healing work, that are not healing. What you're manifesting is doomsday, and you're going to keep manifesting doomsday until you heal within yourself. All right? Stop being confused and start healing. Stop being toxic. What is a Star? You know what you're doing. You have the Page of Wands. This is going to be your confirmation. Okay, you are going to start something new, and it's going to work. Your wishes are here. You know, you could be like, wow, if this didn't happen, then I would have never been able to do blank, right? You have the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Those toxic Virgos, you're going to be in lack when it comes to your money and stability because you're toxic. There's also going to be a lot of delays when it comes to your money and stability because you're toxic. What's the Hangman? You will not be starting something new for you toxic Virgos. What's the Hangman? You have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, I thought you're gonna change your perspective, and you're gonna see the universe is so abundant. The universe is so giving. Oh my God, it's like I feel like you're gonna change your perspective because the universe is gonna start feeding into you. And they're really going to I don't know how to say this, but it's like they're gonna show you what you deserve. Like I said, they're gonna make sure that you don't fall, that you don't whatever. The Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. Yeah, because a lot of you guys are learning your lessons. You're learning from the things that you experience, and you're implementing that into the future. Very freaking good. The Queen of Wands. All right, a lot of you guys are looking good, smelling good right now. I also feel like because you guys are learning your lessons, it's making you very confident. It's making you want to be. It's just natural. When we learn our lessons and we do the right thing, you naturally become confident because the next level becomes easier and easier because you're learning. You're catching on to things. It's not hard. You're not confused. For those toxic Virgos, those of you guys that are being toxic is because you're not learning your lesson. You keep doing things the same way. You keep repeating the things the same way. You refuse to change. And guess what? The South Node is in your sign. And I am so happy for those Virgos that are taking the South Node and doing the work. Because the South Node, all it's doing is ripping you a new one to get you, you're becoming a butterfly, But I said this before, from a caterpillar to the butterfly, right? Nobody knows how that feels, becoming from going to a caterpillar to a butterfly. All we know is that we see it. You a worm, and then you a beautiful wingy thing, right? That's all we see. But what if in that cocoon they're in there like like literally ripping? Think about it. You gotta grow wings out your back. Like you got it, like that shit gotta like probably break the skin and whatever. It's probably a very painful process that we can't see. So I want to give you your props, because it's not easy to heal. It's not. And I feel like a lot of you guys are doing that. And you need to know that you're doing the great thing. And you need to know, because you're healing, because you're doing the right thing, because you are learning your lessons and you're treating others the way you want to be treated, because you're doing that, your universe is always going to provide for you. That does not mean that you're not going to go through things, okay? Your life is not going to become perfect and flawless. That's not how it is, because we all have to learn, okay? And the way that we learn is through pain and shit happening, all right? But it's about how do you handle those things that are happening, right? And you're doing a great job at doing that. You're finding new methods. You're pushing yourself. You're not keeping yourself stuck in the same routine with getting the same outcome. Like some of you toxic Virgos, that's why you're becoming toxic, because you're not getting off the wheel. You keep smelling shit and you're not trying to leave the place where it is shitty. And that's why all you're going to get is shit everywhere you go. Any direction you go, you're going to fall into shit. It might look like it's looking good, and then shit. The South Node next year is going to be gone in July. Okay? It's been there since January of this year. So, that's just a little time frame for you guys to know, like, when shit got crazy in your life, when the universe started tugging, right? The universe could have started tugging at the beginning of this year, around January. But it doesn't have to be like that for everyone, especially, the placement that you have Virgo in definitely determines a lot as well. So, but I don't know. I feel like others of you have to learn the lesson, and you're going to learn it the hard way or whatever. And if you have to go down a rabbit hole of you being toxic, if you have to go down a rabbit hole of you losing money, of you losing stability, if you have to go down the rabbit hole of lack, if you have to go down the rabbit hole of darkness, if you have to go down the rabbit hole of just toxicity, then you'll do that. Because sometimes you need to go all the way down to realize, I don't want to be here. I want to come up. Now, I'm telling you, it's going to be way harder when you do that. If you keep sinking and sinking, it's harder to get out of things than it is to start. Which is why we should never have an issue letting things go. Because the sooner we let things go, when we realize it's time to let things go, the easier it's going to be for us to move on. Let's get you some advice. Solitude in reverse. A lot of you guys that have been keeping to yourself and wanting to be at peace and wanting to be by yourself, I feel like that's about to be over, okay? I feel like you guys have healed so much, okay? Beautiful ass energy. You have healed so much that it's time for you to kind of like, help the community out, all right? Spread some of that loving energy to others, okay? So there might be something that's going to come up for you, Virgo, where you're going to have to really put yourself out there or be around people more, okay? You have magic in reverse, waiting and recognition, okay? Yeah, I feel like, that's for the bozos. Waiting and recognition. Yeah, a lot of you guys could be waiting for something. It's coming. You're waiting for recognition. You're waiting for some type of success, something to fall through. It's going to, okay? I feel like while you're waiting as well, you're not wasting time, right? You're healing. You're doing the work. You are sitting on top of this freaking rock and just looking out into the sunset and just thinking about when you're gonna get this. Some of you guys could be like visualizing it already into your space. Like you're being very calm, you're being very patient, you're going with the flow, and it's beautiful to see, okay? Others of you are manipulators. The magician in reverse, which is why you're not going to get shit. The universe does not speak in manipulation words, language. That's not how they speak. They speak in healing. They speak in patience. They speak in changing your perspective. They speak in having hope, having faith. That's how they speak, not in manipulation. So those of you guys that are trying to manifest something, you're not going to get it because you're not speaking the universe's language. It's not your world. You came down to this planet. This planet was here before you. You think you run shit? You don't run nothing, homie. You run yourself, and clearly you ain't doing a good job. If you have to manipulate to get shit, damn, nobody else want to give you stuff. Nobody just want to help you. You got to lie, become somebody you're not, manipulate. It don't come freely for a reason. Because you don't deserve it, probably. Let me see the bullshit in the chat. Facts. Truth will always set you free. That's a fact. She's listed the empath energy builder, which means if your energy is crusty and dusty, if your energy is crusty and dusty, the way she reads the energy is gonna come off crusty and dusty. Thank you, Serenity. That's a fact. And I will say, I singled y'all out because it was shown it was separate. There was some Virgos who are doing the work, but some of y'all still not. And I'm not going to not say it. I'm going to let you know because ain't nobody else telling you, right? Everybody else, you manipulating everybody else around you. So they're only going to tell you what you want to hear. You can't manipulate me. I'm going to tell you the truth. And then you can go home and sit with that and take it however you want to. You might not listen to me right now. That's fine. Your intuition, your soul is going to speak to you eventually. And it's okay. And when you do wake the fuck up, you're going to be like, damn, Nu was right. I didn't want to hear what she said. Because I wasn't ready, but she was right. She was right, and all of you guys that are real upset right now, it's because you know I'm right, and those of you that are upset right now, you wouldn't be here still, if you know if it was a problem. So, just remember that, and thank you, Serenity, for that. She's the most authentic reader I have found. Her ability to feel the energy helps make her reading so accurate. I think you're new here, just letting you know, but don't come for her, please. Serenity, I love you, bro. Hey from Southern California. Hey, Rosemary. All right, that's all that I have for you, Virgie Bergs. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.